Okay, welcome back. In my previous video, I explained you about linear equation in one variable. Now, presently we are going to discuss about linear equation in two variables. So before going to explain about the standard form of linear equation in two variables, let me show you one example, few examples so that you can identify. X plus y is equal to 5. 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. These are few examples of linear equation in two variables. So when we compare with the standard form, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, x coefficient is a. So in this the x coefficient is 1. In this the x coefficient is 2. Now y coefficient is b. Here y coefficient is 1. Here y coefficient is 3. And here c is nothing but the constant term. But here the constant term is before is equal to sign. That means when you represent x term, y term and constant term before is equal to sign, then only we can call it as it is in the standard form. So here the constant terms are outside the is equal to sign. So if you want to represent in standard form, then the standard forms will be x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. And coming to this equation, it will be 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So there is one small comparison. Here see the A as well as B and C. Just compare here, you are finding them as some real values. So conditions, in order to explain you about the conditions, I explained those. So here A, B, C are some real values. So belongs to real numbers. R stands for real numbers. And one more condition also. I was telling about A, B, C are real values. But comparing to x term and y term, for example, if x coefficient becomes 0, that means what? There is no x term. Then again it comes under linear equation one variable. If this term is not there, for example y coefficient is 0, then also again it will becomes again one variable equation. So as we are discussing about a two variable equation, so x term and y term should be there. That means indirectly the instruction was x coefficient and y coefficient should not be 0. So the condition here is a, b should not be 0. And this we will call it as the standard form of linear equation in two variables. So once again let me tell you, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is called linear equation in two variables, and those variables are x and y, whereas a, b, c are real values, any real value, and condition is a, b should not be 0. Okay, here I was explaining you what is the standard form of the linear equation in two variables and what is the condition for it. Okay, so we took few examples also, and that means indirectly I explained you that how to represent a linear equation in two variables in the standard form also. So now I am going to, that means just we are going to see that how many solutions a linear equation in two variables will have. Let us take this as the example. So x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. Let us take this example. What should be x value and what should be y value? Simultaneously the value should be there. So here we cannot say that x value is this. Okay, after some time y value will be this. We can't say that. Okay, simultaneously x and y value should be there so that they should satisfy this equation. Let us see what are the values for x and y simultaneously that satisfy this equation. For example, if x is 1, then y should be what? Then only that it will satisfy here. Then y will be 4. See, 1 plus 4 is what? 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So this is x and this is y. This is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. This x coordinate, y coordinate concept together called as Cartesian plane. That means together we will call them as ordered pair. We will discuss in coordinate geometry. So here x coordinate and y coordinate simultaneously satisfying this equation. So one more solution we will find. We will see. We got one solution. So can you guess one more solution? Suppose if you take x as 4, then y should be 1, because 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So this is also a solution. Like that, You can guess more solutions also. If x is 2, then 2 plus how much you will get 5, so that you can cancel with 5. So y should be 3. 2 comma 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. So here this is x, this is y. And even 3 comma 2 also. Like that, how many solutions you can guess? So on. So linear equation in two variables will have how many solutions? It will have infinitely many solutions. How many solutions it will have? Infinitely many. So let us remind the previous one that linear equation one variable will have how many solutions? Unique solution. Only one solution. Whereas linear equation two variables will have infinitely solutions. Okay? So linear equation in two variables will have infinitely solutions. But here we got the solutions by assumption. So all the time it is not possible to assume. So what is the another way to get the solutions? I will explain you. You represent this linear equation in two variables either in x form or in y form. Then you can get the solutions very easily. Generally prefer always y form. What is this x form and y form? Making x as the subject is called x form. Making y as the subject is called y form. I'll tell you, don't get confused. X form is nothing but, for example, above equation, x is equal to sending y and 5 completely that side. Minus 5 plus 5 is nothing but called as x form. And y form is nothing but remain y on one side and send the remaining all terms to right side. Send plus x, that will become minus x. Minus 5 if you send, that will become plus 5. This is called y form. Okay, x form or y form. And how to get the solutions, I'll tell you. Okay, just to draw it. Now draw a tabular form. Whenever you write x form, assume y values. Assume y values. Okay. See, you can find out 3 solutions or 4 solutions. Okay. Assume y values. You can assume any integer. Okay, any integer you can take for y. For example, y I am taking 0. 0 plus 5. So 5. Y if I take 1. Minus 1 plus 5. 4. Suppose if you take minus 2. Minus of minus. That will become 2. 2 plus 5 is what? 7. So like this you can get many solutions, infinite solutions. You can assume one more value also. You can take 3. Or you just take 5. Okay. Minus 5 plus 5. It will become 0. Okay. So what are the solutions here? 5 comma 0. 4 comma 1. 7 comma minus 2. 0 comma minus 5. 0 comma 5, sorry. Okay. Here also let us see. Draw a tabular form. Always you need to write x first and y second. Okay. Now draw the tabular form for the values. Now in y form you need to guess the values for x. In x form assume the values for y. In y form assume the values for x. Assuming means any integer you can take for x. Now x value, before I took here, now here you take. X I am taking 0. Y will become what? 0 plus 5, 5. X you take 1. Minus 1 plus 5, 4. X you take 2. Or minus 2 you take. Minus into minus. Plus 2 plus 5 is what? 7. Suppose x if I take 5. Minus 5 plus 5 what? 0. What are the values here? 0, 5. 1, 4. Minus 2, 7. 5 comma 0. So on. Here also so on. So in this way you can find out the solutions. Instead of assuming like this, you have to do like this. Represent in x form or in y form. Getting the solutions will become always easy. So always try to prefer y form. Okay children? Try to prefer always y form. Okay. Maybe you are assuming that this was an easy equation, so I could do all this. Okay, let us take this equation now. Okay. Look here. What is the equation? 2x plus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, here assuming values in this way, it will become little bit difficult, children. Okay, so what you need to do? Represent either x form or y form. Okay, what is the x form for this? X form, we are writing x form. 2x is equal to, sending this plus y, 3y that side, that will become minus 3y, and minus 6 is nothing but plus 6. X form is nothing but x should be alone. X coefficient should be 1. If other coefficient is there, that coefficient also you need to transpose. So x is equal to minus 3y plus 6 by 2, because this is the multiplication. Now this further can be written as, you divide for both, minus 3 by 2y plus 6 by 2. It will become x is equal to minus 3 by 2y plus 6 by 2 is nothing but what? 3. This is x form for this equation. Okay. Can you write the y form now? Okay, y form. Y form. Okay. Making y as a subject. 3y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. Y is equal to minus 2x plus 6 by 3. It is equal to minus 2 by 3x plus 6 by 3. So what is the y form here? Minus 2 by 3x plus 2. This is y form. Now find out the solutions here, children. Okay, let us find out the solutions in y form. Okay, x form also you can guess the solutions. Let us know the solutions for x form, y form. So in y form you need to take the values of x. So in the before equations, these are not in the fraction form. So it was a little bit easy comparing to this. Now it is in the fractional form. So whenever it is in fractional form, children, x terms, that means x values, you need to assume that as 3 multiples, so that you can cancel easily with 3. Okay, now let us take x value 0. Then this entire thing will become 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. Okay, xi, if I take 3, only 3 multiples you take, then that will become easy. 3 will get cancelled. Minus 2 plus 2 is what? 0. Okay, now x value I am taking 6. 3 2s are 2 2s are 4. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2. Okay, now you can take minus 3 also. 3 will get cancelled. Minus into minus plus 2 plus 2 is what? 4. So what are the solutions here? 0 2, 3 0, 6 minus 2, minus 3 and 4. So like this you can find out infinite number of solutions. So representing either in x form or in y form, always prefer y form, okay, to get the solutions. So here I explained that how to get the solutions after representing x form and y form. So representing in y form always preferable. So you can find out infinitely number of solutions. Okay, children. I hope that you understood that how to represent a given linear equation in standard form, and to get the values of a, b, c, and to what is x form and what is y form, and how to get the solutions. So I would like to end this topic here, and in my next video I will explain you the geometrical representation of linear equation in 2 variables. Thank you.